Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome to the first episode of Pokemon Showdown Live. Finally, I am actually getting a chance to record this because, as you guys already know, today is pretty much Monday for me, and I already started school, and I didn't know if I was going to have time to actually start recording this because I wanted to record my first episode for my Pokemon Showdown Live series sometime during the week so I can actually upload it on Friday. And I actually found time to do it because technically today is the first day of school, so all you're pretty much going to do is just talk about you're going to expect in the class, do a little bit of work, and pretty much go home. And that's what actually happened today. Now, from what I actually experienced in class, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are my free days pretty much because I don't really get that much homework and stuff like that. So I may have to move my Y Mega Evolve series from Tuesday to Monday. So it'll be Monday and Friday from when I actually do upload my Y Mega Evolve series. So it will most likely come back next Monday, sometime next week, probably next Monday. But if not Monday, then for sure on Friday of next week. But anyways, I've just been really wanting to actually start recording this series, and now that I finally got a chance to do it, I really wanted to start off episode 1 or start off the series with VGC 2015. Now, as you guys already know, I've actually been posting a lot of VGC content, and so what better way to actually keep going with that route from what I've been doing, just been talking about a lot of VGC, is to actually start off the series with VGC 2015. So as you guys already may know, the team we are going to be using for our first episode is my Mega Kangaskhan team. Now, I've already done a team review on this team, so if you guys want to check out my team if you guys want to check out this team, I'll put the video in the description box down below so you guys can go and check out this team. So if you guys want to know like the movesets and the EV spreads and stuff like that, well, you are going to know the movesets. But with that, let's actually get started with our first battle. Now, I do plan on actually only having 2 battles per video, maybe 3 depending on how fast each battle goes. So we're still looking for an opponent. So yeah, what else can I say before I can look for? Oh, never mind. So we are facing is your LAAAAG. I think that's how you say it. Okay, come on. Anytime now. Okay. This is kind of embarrassing because it's just taking too long. Anytime now. Okay, finally. Okay, so my opponent, it has an Amoonguss, Gengar, Salamence, Terrakion, Bisharp, and Suicune. Now this is a very, very powerful team, and pretty much a lot of the Pokemon he is using, or should I say all of the Pokemon he's using, are pretty much just like the top tier VGC Pokemon to use right now. So what I actually plan on doing is probably leading out with my Kangaskhan, just because I do have the Scrappy, and I do predict his Gengar to actually lead out. Now, from the look on his team, it looks like he's bringing the Mega Salamence, because it looks like a standard Mega Salamence team, so it's pretty much his Gengar is most likely going to be the Icy Wind Will-O-Wisp Taunt set. That's the set that Aaron Cybertron Zang has been using. So I'm most likely going to lead out with my Kangaskhan, fake out the Gengar, and pretty much just Hyper Voice with my Sylveon. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead out with my Sylveon because I really want to, and then I'm probably going to lead out with, I really want to lead out with Kangaskhan, but if Terrakion comes in, then I'm kind of screwed. Same thing for the Salamence. If the Salamence comes in, then I'm kind of screwed. So I am probably going to lead out with the Thundurus as well, Sylveon Thundurously, because in that way, if my opponent does protect with the Salamence, which it pretty much most likely will do to get the stat increases, I can actually Thunder Wave the Salamence next turn, and then pretty much Hyper Voice from there. So I'm actually going to lead out with Thundurus and Sylveon. I had Kangaskhan in the back, and for my last Pokemon, I am actually feeling my Milotic, so I think that's what I'm going to lead. I'm going to actually have in the back. So I'm actually going to have my Milotic, Kangaskhan, Sylveon, and Thundurus. So that's what I'm actually bringing. So it's pretty much just waiting on Showdown, because Showdown is pretty much a laggy site right now. It's not my internet. I don't know what's going on. Because I already picked my team. He already picked his team, and the timer's on, and he was just waiting for me. Okay, so finally the battle is starting. So he is leading out with the Amoonguss Suicune. So I already predict what he's going to do. So he is most likely going to go for the a Rage Powder or Sludge Bomb onto the Sylveon. So I still want to stay in and Hyper Voice because I can hit both of my opponents, and I'm actually going to make... I'm still going to taunt the Amoonguss just because taunting the Amoonguss, it will help me out in the long run. And if he does decide to actually switch out from his Amoonguss into his Salamence, and that's good for me because in that way he cannot protect once he Mega Evolves, so that's also good for me as well. So that's what I am predicting. He's probably going to go for the Rage Powder or switch out into his Salamence. So yes, he does go for the Rage Powder, which I wanted to do from the beginning was taunt the Amoonguss. So I do get off a Hyper Voice, and as he goes for the Tailwind, which is fine by me. I'm actually still going to go for another Hyper Voice, and then I'm actually going to Thunderbolt the Suicune because Amoonguss can't really do anything that like threatening to my team other than probably Sludge Bomb the Sylveon, and I know I can live at least one Sludge Bomb from an Amoonguss unless it gets a crit, which is going to be bad. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to Hyper Voice considering I am Choice Specs and am locked into Hyper Voice, and I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Suicune because he has Salamence in the back. That's the only thing I'm actually fretting about is that is pretty much his Salamence, because Salamence can pretty much just destroy my team. But other than that, Sylveon can pretty much take care of everything else on his team. So let's just see what he does, because I'm still waiting on him. Now, with this series, it might be kind of like a little slow at the same time, just because Showdown is kind of a little bit of a lag as well. Wow, he actually Giga Drained my Sylveon. That was actually unexpected. So I am actually going to knock out the Suicune and get the Amoonguss down to 50%. But like I was saying, Showdown is kind of a laggy site as well. So like my opponent would probably already made his move, and I'll make my move. So we're just waiting on actually Showdown to make the moves. So if it is a kind of a little bit of lag, like what happened at the beginning of the battle, then I do apologize. There's nothing really I can do. It's not my internet because my internet is perfect right now, and it's not my computer because my computer is perfectly fine right now. So his Suicune is gone, which is fine because that's what I really want to get rid of as well because of the Tailwind user. So he's probably most likely going to go out into the... Oh wow, he actually goes into the Salamence like I predicted. So I'm still going to Hyper Voice, and then I'm actually going to... I really want to Thunder Wave the Salamence. He's probably going to go Protect, but that's actually going to burn out some of his Tailwind. So I don't see him actually going for the Protect because that's just going to waste his Tailwind turn. So let's just see, because like what I do predict my opponent to do, like I said, is either Protect or just Double Edge my Sylveon, because my Sylveon can pretty much just demolish his Mega Salamence in one go. So, okay, that's good for me. Come on. Can I... Oh, I live! Oh, no! Are you serious? Oh! Oh, man, that really, really sucks. That really, really sucks. I needed to live. I needed to live. Okay, so... I am going to go out to my Milotic. I know that's probably a risky play considering that he's most likely still going to Double Edge and Giga Drain my Milotic. So that's fine by me. So I'm actually going to Protect and Hidden Power Ice the Salamence because I know he's probably going to double target my Milotic. And now that my opponent's Salamence is paralyzed, I can hopefully outspeed. Because did the Tailwind peter out? No, the Tailwind did not peter out, sadly enough. So this is most likely going to be the last turn of Tailwind. So what I plan on actually, what I expect my opponent to do is probably double target my luck. So I do Protect. Okay, so I do get off the Hidden Power Ice, which doesn't kill, unfortunately. So I do Protect, which is good. Ooh, wow, he actually goes for the Substitute. So I'm kind of screwed. Okay, so I'm actually going to Icy Wind and Hidden Power Ice the Amoonguss. I don't know if I can win now because keeping Sylveon around was actually a big play for me. So depending on if I can actually knock out the Salamence, hopefully it gets fully paralyzed, because in that way I can actually break the Substitute and get off another Icy Wind. Because the Tailwind did peter out, so I know I will outspeed. And I have a feeling that my opponent did go for the Rage Powder like I expected. And I do go for the Icy Wind, which is going to knock out the Amoonguss, which is very, very good for me. And now that my opponent's Salamence is paralyzed, I know I can outspeed. Even though he does have a +1 in its speed, I still have a feeling that I can still outspeed it. But depending on what my opponent's last Pokemon is will determine the game, because I still have Mega Kangaskhan in the back. And it's in perfect health, so that's actually pretty good for me. So, what I have a feeling is, oh, he actually has the Terrakion. Okay. So I'm actually going to Scald and Thunder Wave the Terrakion, because actually, yeah, that is actually a good play, because I do have Kangaskhan in the back, so I could just Mega Evolve fake out the Salamence, because I know my opponent's Salamence cannot go for a substitute again. Hoping he doesn't carry the Roost, which I am actually hoping he doesn't, will determine this game, because if he has the Roost, this is pretty much game over. So I do paralyze it. Ooh, he has the Lum. Okay. Oh, he has Rock Slide. Ooh. Okay, come on, please. Please. Come on, give me the Scald off. Yes, come on, Burn. Burn, I win. This game is just pretty much just determine the game. So I'm actually going to go out to my Kangaskhan, whatever you want to call it, I can't say its name right now, and pretty much just Mega Evolve fake out the Salamence and Hidden Power Ice. So that's pretty much the game, actually. So, yeah, so, what could I have done better? I really could have hoped for my, I could have actually kept my Sylveon around longer, so I should have just switched out maybe into my, my Logic and sack it off, but at the end, I still made the better play while also not making the better play as well, so I'm actually still going to fake out the Salamence, because I wanted to do from the beginning, and then just pretty much Thunderbolt the Terrakion. Now, I have to pray and hope that my opponent Terrakion doesn't double flinch me, because if he double flinches, then I'm pretty much screwed from that point, and hoping that he is Life Orb. Is he Life Orb? No, he had the Lumberry. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, like I was saying at the beginning, we're probably only gonna have like 2 battles, just because like for instance, this battle just takes so long. Okay, wow, I actually just got this game, so I actually predicted my opponent to Rock Slide, so I guess that doesn't really matter at the end. Just Drain Punch and Thunderbolt. I already won the match, so it's just up to my opponent to make the last move. I mean, he already lost, because there's no way he can live with the burn, obviously, so I'm just waiting for my opponent. So let me just give my opponent a GG, because that is the respectable thing to do in a match. Now, if I come across someone who has like a disable Shadow Tag team, I'm going to be pissed. But other than that, there is the game. So my rating is at 1154. It kind of went down a little bit because I actually had to restore, like delete all the cookies basically off my computer and stuff, because it was going a little bit slow. But now it's fine. So our next opponent is actually against Dr. Greg Forbis. So let's see what he actually has on his team. Just have to wait for Showdown to actually show me his team. See, I don't understand why Showdown does this. I mean, it's been doing this for a couple months now. I don't know what's the deal. Okay, so his team, wow, it's actually pretty unique. So he has Rotom, Heat, Sceptile, Landorus, Scizor, Gardevoir, and Mawile. So, possible Megas. I know for a fact, most likely, he has 2 Megas, which is Mawile and Sceptile, because he does have the Rotom Heat, which does most likely has the discharge for the Mega Sceptile because of the Lightning Rod ability. So what I am actually predicting my opponent to lead out with is his Rotom and Sceptile lead to get the Mega Evolution off and also get the special attack boost. So what I'm actually going to lead out with is I'm going to lead out with my Arcanine to intimidate my opponent's Pokemon, just in case he leads out the Landorus and or the my Mawile or Scizor. So that's also one thing. And also Arcanine can take care of pretty much 3 out of the 6 Pokemon. So I actually want to try and lead with Thundurus. No. This is actually I'm in a tough pickle. I'm actually out with my Logic, because I actually do like that lead a lot. I'm also going to bring, I really want to bring Mega Kangaskhan, because that can also come in handy. So I'm actually going to do that as well, and then have... This is a hard decision. You know what? He has one Pokemon that resists Fairy, or it's neutral. He has one Pokemon resist, two Pokemon resist the Fairy, so technically he has 3 Pokemon that resist Fairy, so I'm actually going to lead out with, or have, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to go with Sylveon, because that's what I really want. I really like Sylveon in this matchup, even though I do have, my opponent has like 3 to 4 Pokemon who pretty much either are neutral to Fairy or is resist to Fairy, but that's fine. I mean, I have other Pokemon that can pretty much take care of my opponent, so I'm just waiting on my opponent right now, or actually I'm actually waiting on Showdown. Okay, so he is going to lead. Okay, so yes, that's what I actually did predict. So what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to... I want a close combat. I'm actually going to switch out into the Sylveon and Icy Wind. I probably did lose this match just because of this lead I actually went with, just because my Milotic is a big Pokemon, or a big essential Pokemon to have on this team right now, or against this matchup. And so I'm actually hoping that my opponent does go for like either like the substitute or something like that. So wow, he actually went for the discharge. So I have to hope and pray he doesn't go for this Milotic. Oh wow. Okay, come on, hit it. Oh! Protect and Hyper Voice. That's the best play I could do right now, because Hyper Voice can one-shot the Sceptile, and also Rotom Heat can pretty much just demolish my Milotic. Same thing for Sceptile, and Rotom. Why did I say Rotom Wash? I mean, Rotom Heat can it does. I believe it's neutral to Sylveon. So yes, okay, yeah. This cost me the match. Wait a minute. What happened to its special attack? I thought it got increased. Okay, so this is the play I actually have to make. So I'm gonna go out into my Kangaskhan, Mega Evolve Fake Out with the on the Sceptile, and I'm still gonna Icy Wind because I want this Sceptile gone. That's the biggest thing I need gone right now. So I probably did lose this match just because of what I actually let out with. But hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So I am gonna go with that play, Mega Evolve Fake Out the Sceptile, and also Icy Wind so that I can take care of the Sceptile, because Sceptile is pretty much the biggest problem on this team right now against my matchup. But he's most likely going to switch out into the one of the Steel types. You know what? I just realized what happened to its special attack boost. He used Leaf Storm. Sometimes Pokemon, sometimes you don't get it. So, ooh. Okay, that's actually good. Hope, please live. Please live. Please live. Okay, come on. Please let me outspeed. I will forever and gratefully love you if you let me outspeed. He's probably going to go for... Wow, I didn't know... Wow, Sceptile gets Quick Guard? Oh well, I'm going to double edge this Rotom. Rotom and Icy Wind. I have to go for the Icy Wind. I'm pretty much sacking off my Milotic because right now this matchup is just killing me. Come on. What I plan on my opponent to do is actually still stay in discharge with the Rotom and pretty much either Wide Guard or oh wow, he actually stayed in. So this is actually a big play for me. Okay, so I do have to knock out. I pretty much just lost this match. Even though I do have my Milotic in Arcanine still, I pretty much just lost this match just because my Milotic is paralyzed and my Arcanine is pretty much just going to get one-shotted by a Landorus's Earthquake. So I did lose, which kind of sucks, sadly. But what can you do? You win some, you lose some. So I'm actually going to give my opponent the GG because that is very, very appropriate this time. So I pretty much just lost this match. So come on, I really hate when Showdown does this. It just takes forever. We already picked our Pokemon. Okay, so, yeah. I did lose. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what kind of abilities does this thing get? Hypercutter? He didn't... I don't think he has the right ability. Protect. Flare Blitz the Mawile. I might still win this game. Depending on what my opponent's Gardevoir does, which is most likely going to go for like a Thunderbolt on the Milotic, I can pretty much get this game back. I'm still waiting on my opponent. Like I said, I am very, very sorry that these battles are long. There probably isn't going to be any music in the background just because of how long the video is. Because I don't expect these videos to be that long. So I do get the Rocky Helmet. Flare Blitz, knock out the Mawile, so it's not a Mega? Wow. Okay, so I'm actually going to Flare Blitz again. And Scald. Hopefully I can win the game with this, because if I most likely still lost, but it all comes down to this, because I know I can most likely outspeed the Gardevoir, because I outsped it when I used Flare Blitz on the Mawile. So let's see what my opponent goes for. I don't know why the timer's still going down. Okay, come on, please, please. Oh, it's Citrus. Come on. Yep, that's game. So I did lose that match, so I'm actually just going to Scald because there's no point in protecting and wasting my opponent's time. So anyways, there is the first episode. Now, like I said, I'm so very sorry that this was very, very long. I didn't expect like Showdown to be this much of a lag right now, and I wanted to get episode 1 done because this is a very, very good episode. But nonetheless, like I said, this was a very, very good battle. Now, for the rest of the battles, or for the next couple of like videos, it's still going to be VGC because like I've been mostly into VGC right now, and I may go up to like OU, UU, one of those two, and use one of my other teams that I've already done a team review on, so you guys can like see like how I do with my battles. So with that, thank you guys for watching. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.